So Professor Liu is going to teach you how to do the third demo program. And this one is draw a car is a graphic user interface type of program. So I told you for the Java, the basic class is basic unit is a class. So we're going to see a car class. Okay. But this car class, we are going to be flexible. We will be allow the user to put at this car at any position. So instead of here, take a look at the picture here. We're going to plan it, and I gave you the graphic paper, alright? And you see, and on this bar, instead of 0, 0, we're going to call xLeft, yTop. So this way, I can put the car at 0, 0. Or I can put the car at 40 in 50, any position. I want to be flexible. That's why. So this will be xLeft and yTop. Okay? Now, we are going to draw this. So first, in order to draw this car, you will see you have a rectangle here. You will see you have rectangle here. All right. Then you will see you have two circle and 3 lines. 1, 2, 3 lines. That's all. All right. In order to draw this, let's start it right now. And as I told you, if you want to give user any option to do, you give the user opportunity to enter their input. That has to be private variable. So let me start this with you right now. I'm going to go to my Eclipse. So I'm going to say File, New, Java project. Alright, so this will be Chapter 3, Car Demo. Chapter 3, Car Demo. So I finish. Then I don't need to module. It's okay. Chapter 3 demo. After my chapter 3 demo here, now I want to create. This is probably the first. This is probably the first program you ever, graphic unit program you create. So you want to say here and new class. Make sure it's class. Okay. I want to create car. Remember, any Java class usually uppercase, the first letter only. And you are creating a class for somebody else to use. You create a tool. So there's no public static void main. That public static void main is you actually use it. So now we create a class car right now. When we create a class car, I need you to use this car to help you. Use this car to help you. All right. So I really need my xLeft and y. I need to xLeft and y, and I want to use that. So I'm going to say this. They have to be the private. So private. All right. And they are integer. I'm going to call these xLeft and private, and I'm going to call integer yTop. All right. So I have two private variable right now. Two private variable. All right. So I'm going to get into my constructor. Constructor is to initialize, to let the programmer, to let the tool. So from the outside, from the person who uses this program, they gave us a direction. Say where I'm going to locate this. So, and this will be public. All right, and car. Okay, car. has to be exactly the same name. All right. If I don't do anything here, if I don't have anything here, I am just going to use the default xLeft equals 0 and yTop equals 0. That's my default. So if you do not give me anything, I start from 0, 0. If the user provide specific location, say, oh, no. This time my x and y will be by my option. I want to x as 10 something and y start from 50 something. If I do like this will be mutator constructor. This is mutator constructor. This is default constructor, mutator constructor. All right, so I'm going to have action. The action is draw right now. So the action will be draw. And I don't return anything, just draw. So I say public, okay? Any method is public, okay? And they don't return anything. My method doesn't return. I just simply draw. So it's void, doesn't return anything. I'm just going to call draw. And the draw, I have to use graphic 2D, otherwise I cannot draw anything. So graphic graphic 2D, I'm going to call G2. All right, and I haven't do anything yet. It's okay. Now I have an X because they don't understand graphic 2D, so I have to import graphic 2D. So now my my own class is using the this is class I created, but I'm going to use the Java API library graphic 2D. All right, so I am going to do this right now. Okay, so first, that's coming back here. I'm going to draw this rectangle. When I draw this rectangle, I am not going to put this as like x0. Okay, x is 0 and y is 10, 0, 10. I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to say this. Here is actually I'm going to do is starting from xLeft. So here this xLeft. The y, so check from here. This is xLeft and y. From this point, isn't that this is plus 10? One box is plus 10. All right. Then take a look this yellow. This called body. And actually they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 box. So plus 60. And the y is only one box. So y plus 10. So I'm going to start to do this right now. I'm going to say rectangle. Okay, I'm going to call body. Okay, I'll just use textbook thing, but later you can do whatever you want to do. And new rectangle. All right, so I'm new rectangle right now. I'm going to use xLeft because x don't change. But looks like yTop has to be plus 10. And the the length is 60 because 60 and the length, okay, the and the width is 10. All right. Oh, sorry. Now I finished this, but the obvious I need to add a library for the rectangle. So that will be my body. Okay. So this comes from the body, my body. Now I'm going to go this wheel right now. This wheel. So I need to go this. So read this right now. If xLeft is here, and to this part, it needs to plus 10. Is that right? Then right here, that's here. And if my spot here and y is 2 box down, so need to plus 20. Is that right? So I am going to do this right now. I'm going to say elapse 2D double. the double, and I'm going to call this frontTire equal to new elapse to the double. But instead of instead of absolute address, I know my thing is xLeft plus 10, and my x move 10 to the right, okay, and my y is move 20 down, and I only need one box to one box. All right, so this will be complete my the front wheel, and I'm going to do the back wheel right now. So, and I'm going to call this as the rearTire. And if you pull out the picture here, you can see if you pull out the picture here, you can see here from the rearTire. Sorry, I need to pull this picture down. Sorry, how do I do this? All right. Okay, so let me see if I can drag this smaller like this. All right, so if you can see, you can see this rearTire here. This is how many? This from this is how many to the right? 1 box, 2 box, 3, 4. 4. So it's 40. And this 1, 2 down. Alright. So actually this will be 40. 40 because 4 blocks down. And this is 20 and 10, 10. So this would draw my car. This will be draw the box. This will be draw my you know, the car, the rectangle and the tile. Now I'm going to do this right now. Okay, I am going to do this. I have a few lines right here. Okay, so hold on. Right here, let me see this. I'm going to have a few lines here. Is that right? Let me double check. Okay, I have a line here. Okay, so I'm going to do this right now. First, I am going to create the front wheel shield. So those are the the line points. Okay, so let's do here. We're going to have points. Okay, so check here this right now. Let's double check this point, boys and girls. Okay, so check this point. All right, for this point, your x is x to the 10 to the right, and right down here. All right, and the second point here, x 20, y don't change. The third point here is x need to move to 40 right now, y don't change. The fourth point is x going to be 50 right now, and y go down to 10. So we're going to create these 4 points. Is that okay? Let's create these 4 points right now. So I'm going to these 4 dots. All right. So create the 4 connection points. Is that okay? And to create connection point, we will use point 2D, the double. It's okay, the double. So let's create a point. Okay, and a point R1. I should call P1, but that's what they want to call. And new and point 2D, the double. It's okay. All right. So instead of exactly number right here, we're going to give a relative number. So it's x left plus 10. All right, and yTop plus 10. All right, relative address. All right, so first of all, we have these right now. Okay, they understand point 2D. That's good. Now we're going to do the rest of points. Okay, so Control C, Control V, Control V, and Control V. All right, so I have a point 2, R2, R3, and R4. And based on these, I need you to use this picture to help me. Okay, help me. So take a look here right now. This one. So this one, the second one right here, the second one will be here is xLeft plus 20, and yTop, don't change, okay? And now the xLeft plus 40, and this is yTop, and that will be xLeft plus 50, and this will be plus 10. So that will be the 4 points right here. If you can see, that will be our 4 points right here. Okay, that's our 4 points right here. If you can see, all right, that will be our 4 point. Look here, look here. Okay, that's our 4 point. The first point is xLeft plus 10 because one box to the right is plus 10. And one box down plus 10. The second one, 2 box to the right, so plus 20. Y don't go down. Next point, 4 blocks to the right, so plus 40. Y don't change. This one is 5 box to the right, so that's plus 50. 1 box down, so plus 10. Alright, so you have the points right now. Then we're going to connect them right here. So we say line 2D double. All right, and we're going to call these at front window shield. All right, so that will be new line 2D double, and we're going to connect these two lines, so that will be R1 to R2, R1 to R2. All right, so we are going to continue right now. So I'm going to copy these, Control C, Control V, and Control V. So now I'm going to do rooftop. Okay, we just different name. It's okay. So rooftop will be R2 to R3. All right. So next I'm going to do is rear window shield. Okay. All right, rear window shield, that will be R3 to R4. After I finish this, all right, after I create these, right now I'm going to have a bunch of G2.draw. G2.draw. Okay, so you are using the whatever we had before here. Now we're going to, let me copy these. Okay, let me copy these. We have a bunch of G2.draw. Alright, so first I need to draw my body. Is that right? Then I'm going to draw my front tile. Then I'm going to draw my rear tile. Alright, then I'm going to draw my front windshield. window shield. All right, then I'm going to draw my roof, ROOFTOP. I type wrong here, rooftop. Then I'm going to draw my real window shield. All right, so I have actual one. Let me get rid of that. So I finish my no, sorry. I finish my class right now. So this is the basic unit. So once you have this car right here, and you can to have your canvas right now. So let's go our canvas right now. So the component right now, the component we're going to create this is okay. We're going to create this as a car component. So let's do this. So right here, right click it, new. I'm going to call this class, okay? And this is car component. Car component. We still don't want to do public static void main. No, okay? So we do car component right now. All right, so finish. Add my component here. I first has to extend JComponent, okay? So extend JComponent. All right, first I have to do that. Then they will say, okay, you need to import the library. So I got JComponent right now. Now, remember JComponent allowed you to draw everything with a paintComponent. So public void paintComponent. And paintComponent only use graphic G. Okay, that was in your library. So you have to have that library right now. Now because we are doing the car is an object, so we need to do this. So we need to do graphic. Okay, 2D. I want to update my graphic 2D, call it G2 right now, and it's update from your G. And come from your G. Oh, sorry. All right. So now I have a graphic 2D GUI. Okay. Now I also need to import graphic 2D. Right now I have, so I upgrade myself from one-dimensional to two-dimensional right now. Because when I draw the graphic 2D, do you remember on the car here, I was using graphic 2D. All right. So the car component here, car component is paintComponent. It's from your JComponent library that was default, has to use one-dimensional graph G. So I upgraded. Now I'm going to do this. I have a car. I write it myself. Car1 equal to new car. If I do not do anything, if uppercase, if I do not do anything, this car is going to take 0, 0 position. Okay, now I am going to do this right now. I'm going to say this. All right, there's a J component here, so I'm going to say x equal to getWidth. All right, getWidth minus 60. All right, so I'm just going to do this right here right now. Okay, I'm going to give a position right now, and car, and I'm going to say car2 is all right, and equal new car, and I'm going to put this 100 and 100 to the right is okay, 100 to the right and 50 down. Okay, I'm just going to do like that. So this will be, I'm using my default constructor, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to comment out here, and later we're going to try it. I can also do like this way. I can also do this way. I can say integer x and equal getWidth, okay, minus whatever they want, 60, okay. Then integer y here, all right, and equal getHeight. We're going to open up here later, and minus 30. So this, I don't need to figure out exact number right here. I'm just going to, approximate based on my length and width. So I say my car 3, and equal to new car, and I'm going to put x and y here. Okay, I have new x and y here right now. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I have new x and y right here based on whatever they see. All right, then I am going to say this right now. So I'm going to say car1.draw. Okay, that's the one I wrote it. Car1.draw G2. All right, and car1, sorry, start on car1. It's okay, and Control C, Control V, and Control V. So my car2.draw, car3.draw. Now I finish. So you want to see I have a basic structure car here, and on my canvas I draw 3 cars right there. And if you have butterfly, you have anything here, you can put a different spot. Now I'm going to do new and another class right now, and view car. Okay, so I'm going to call this, let me see what the text will, car view. Okay, because this one I'm going to actually implement, start to see the car, so I have the public void main. So once I have this, I need to have my JFrame. Okay, everything has to be in a frame. Remember, Java has a frame. So I say JFrame frame equal new JFrame. Okay, now, and I have to include the JFrame library, right? So I got this right now. So I am going to say frame dot set size, set size, size. Let me set size as 500 and 600. Okay, right? Then I'm going to set title, frame dot set title. Sorry, frame dot. I'm going to set title right here. I'm going to say this car demo. It's okay. So that's my car demo right here. Then I'm going to close it. So frame dot this set default. All right, so default right here, and I'm going to say this is JFrame exit. The exit unclose. Okay, so once we do that right now, and I am going to say I have a car component, so I'm going to say car component, and I'm going to call it component equal to new car component. All right, so we got this part right now. Then we're going to frame add my component. All right, I add my component right now, and frame.setVisible. to 2. So this one you have 3 files because you want specific. You don't want the component just draw one picture. You want to take any picture you want. All right. So you have 3 files: basic unit car. Then our car component allows you to put any other place, and car view, and to set the windows, to set the frame to see this car. Okay. So we're going to run as Java application. So I'm going to go to CarView. Okay. Okay. So I have 3 cars. One is here, one is here. Okay. And this one is 50, 500, 600. Then let's take a look. How do you do your Java API? Okay. So now student ask me, why do I need Java API? So I need you to take a look here, and if I type here Java API A, that's a library allowed you to have all the like all the, how do you do this, all the method and all the property. For example, if we go to JComponent, we talk about JComponent. JComponent. For example, we have a JComponent, and we realize if I need to draw anything, I have to go to a method, okay, method here. And I will find out if you want to draw anything, hey, you have to get component. Okay, get component, paintComponent, sorry, has to be paint component, and paintComponent graphic G. So using this, you can use all the UI delegate. Also, do you remember we use getWidth? All right. So let's take a look. Where's the getWidth? It's right here. GetWidth, return the current width of the component. All right. How about getHeight? getHeight. getHeight, return the current height of this component. So means you are using somebody else API, but they have instruction. With this instruction, you can follow instruction to program. We actually follow the instruction to program, don't we? We extend JComponent, say we want to follow you. Then we take their paintComponent, and the paintComponent has to use graphic G. So we did that. We only upgrade to G2 because the car I wrote it is use G2. All right. Then right here, I use getWidth. I don't need to write it because it's inside the JComponents method. I can use it. I don't need to write getHeight because it's inside right there already. Do you understand? All right. So we have to create our own API right now. So we provide our instruction for other programmer to use it. So I'm going to go to project, generate Javadoc. Okay. This is car. Is that right? So let me here. I think the most important will be car. All right. Most of the car. Then probably car component. Okay, that's good. Car component is okay. So I finish. Yes to all. It take a while. They were running for you right here. Blah 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 blah. So once you finish, you have to go to your directory. So I'm coming to my C drive, all the way to your C drive, okay? All the way to your C drive, and going to your user, and going to your hard drive name, all right? And it was Eclipse workspace. All right, I have a bunch. Let's take a look at the day. Okay, so take a look at the day is easier. So that's October 7. So I take a look October 7. Then I go to I saw a doc folder right now. So I open the doc folder and I want to look the index. So there are a bunch of them. You can ignore them and go to index right here. Now this is my Java API. If I go to car, so it tell me that my car have a constructor. My car has a constructor. This is default constructor. This is mutator constructor. Look the method I wrote it, public void draw, and I use graphic 2D. All right, I use graphic 2D. Does the method doesn't return anything? So I'm going to take a look another one. It's okay. So I'm going to go back. Hold on, where should I go back right now? So I am going to go back right here. I go to my car component. Okay, so my car component here, it tell me that hey, I have a constructor car component. I was using paintComponent, but that's really inherit from the J component, and it tell you like, hey, if you want to inherit, there are more things to do right here. You inherit one, but there are many to go. All right, so this is the beauty of the Java. It is a beauty of your Java programming. So you can use other people's program. All right, so this one you have three file, three class right now. I know it's complicated, but I hope you like this program, and this is your starting opening the door for your graphic user interface programming. All right,